Hi friend, how are you? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about why you will pay more for high risk life insurance. Some people are riskier than others because they have a lower expectancy. Find out if you are one of them. It sounds morbid, but when you are shopping for a life insurance policy, insurers want to know the answer to one question: what your life expectancy. That's because life insurers take on a financial risk by covering you. The higher the chance of an insurer having to pay out your policy, the more you will pay, or the harder it will be to get coverage. If you fall into one of these five groups, you may be deemed a high risk to insure. You have a pre-existing health condition, think cancer, diabetes, and any types of autoimmune disorder. Morbid obesity is a big risk too, says Jeremy Hallett, CEO of Courtesy on online insurance brokerage. However, if you are managing your pre-existing condition, well, insurer will take that in account when setting rates. The reason is simple, says Maureen Soshansi, who research accuracy and LIMRA, life insurance trade aggregation. The more control your health risk is, the more favorable it's your for your own mortality, which is good for everybody involved. You have a dangerous job. You have a danger. If you walk into a risky workplace every day, you can accept to be treated differently from someone with an office job. The list of dangerous jobs is based on specialized tasks a police officer who work a beat can typically access. Good rates, but a police officer on the bomb squad could get slapped with a higher premium, Hallett says. The guidelines for military members are a little blurry. If you are in the military but not part of active duty special operations force like Army Rangers or Navy SEALs, a broker can normally get your rates based on your health. Hell it explains. If you are at this point, however, if you are deployed to a dangerous part of the world, you probably won't be approved for a policy until you are back on US shores, unless you go with an insurer especially caters to military. The jobs can also cause issues during the life insurance application process. Piloting includes student pilots, helicopter pilots, and crop testers, cow racing, certain types of scuba diving, such as wreck diving and cave diving. The good news: if you leave your hazardous job, you can ask your insurer to regulate your rates. You are thrill seeker. Do you spend your weekends doing extreme sports like car racing, piloting, skydiving, scuba diving, or mountain climbing? Unfortunately, you will likely end up with a higher life insurance rate. Insurer will look at the level of risk you are taking on and how often you participate in these activities. Taking your new Porsche to race around a track, fine. Simply climbing up a mountain, fine. But once you start to use ice peaks and go 10,000 to 12,000 feet, not fine. If you are planning to do Everest or K2, they won't write you until your back says alert. To avoid committing life insurance fraud, it's important to be upfront with your insurer during the applications process. You must disclose your hazardous hobbies as well as how many times a year you do them. You are getting drug or alcohol treatment, the types of drug and the length of time you have been clean come into play. Insurers carefully consider relapse rates as well as likelihood of contracting diseases through drugs use such as hepatitis C, heroin, opioids, and meth are problematic. Typically, you can get coverage for a year after drug treatment says halted. As for alcohol treatment, you want to see you sober for 1 to 2 years before offering a lower rate. You have a recent disease more than a blip on your driving record. It can also affect your ability to get low-cost life insurance. If you got a deal in the past year, you can accept a higher premium when you apply for life insurance. If you got multiple deals over 5 years ago, you will likely pay more than twice as much for coverage as someone with a clean driving record. However, your insurer might not penalize you for just one deal that happened 5 more years ago, boosting your chance of approval. Work with a life insurance broker or independent agent. These professional partner with human being to take your profile to market shop it come back to you with the best offer. Hallett says so agency says every insurer has a different risk appetite. To make sure you are getting the best deal, it's worth comparing insurance quotes. To avoid committing life insurance fraud, it is important to be upfront with your insurer during the applications process. You must disclose your hobbies as well as how many times a year to do them.